What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going over the price action on volatility 25-1s and volatility 51s. Let me switch the display. So remove this from here now because I'm not using it on this. So today, refresh this. So today we had a bearish and a bullish day today. We traded both sides of the market today, and I managed to capture a little trade from last night on this pair. So volatility 51s, we traded down and traded back up, and I traded up and traded back down rather. So I took a sell from this high right here, came all the way back down, and see we came all the way down here, we close, and so we're going back for the high. So I think this is farming structure to bring us back higher. On the 4-hour time frame, this is what we look like. We tested this breaker block, and so we came down, tested it several times today, and on the open of the market we traded back to the upside. So that is what I'm seeing currently on this pair, and decent price action. I saw where we ran the lows and I was saying, okay, that's not bad. Like, I see where I could have gotten a few entries and thing, and I see where there were some opportunities to get in and make some good money. So see here, it was a bit of a choppy price action, because see where we open here, I sold it. Let me turn on this. I sold it a couple times right in here, and trust me, if I had held majority of the trade until it came down here, because I went into a bit of a drawdown when I sold it here, if I had held a bit of it to come down here where I exited the last portion, if I had held it to come to even here, but I don't like when the price action is so choppy, so I just took off majority of the trade. So I just closed out majority of it. So this is on the 1-hour time frame. I think I left partial most of it and went to bed. Let me see here. So yeah, man, so here this is not showing me entirely. Alright, so here I sold it right around here using the 5-minute time frame. It kind of pushed up against me a bit. I think I went into like 20 something to 30 something dollars drawdown. I got stopped out on one of the position up here before it finally decided to melt, and when it melted it came back up again, and then finally sold off, and I closed out majority of the position in this one candle here. Had I held most of the trade even to down here, I would have made over $200 in profit on this particular trade. But I closed out majority of them here, and I held the last runner to down here where I got out this morning. So once we ran the current daily low, so this was the opening of the market right around here, and once I saw that we ran this low, I said, you know what, let me just get out, because I was monitoring from my phone. So I decided to just get out right around there, and after that we traded back up, come back down. Like, these were just opportunities to just scalp the market, but I'm not focused, I am not on the chart, so I just decided to leave. Once we tapped into this zone here, I see where we could have gotten a buy here, Another opportunity here to go in just using the 5 minute and the 15-minute time frame and my entry technique. These were some lovely scalps if you're on the charts watching. So we traded all the way back up and see as soon as market opened right here, we just took off back to the upside. I don't know if we get another sell. I'm not liking a sell from there because we currently in discount on this time frame. On the daily time frame and currently on the 4 hour we're below, so we're in premium, so it's not a high probability sell unless we hit some resistance or supply that's not so tested and higher up, then I would just a sell. And we tested it here and I see we're forming some type of reversal pattern, meaning we could be going back higher. That is it for volatility 51s. Let me just get to volatility 25. So see, it's still going up. On the daily time frame, we ran right back up, took out the current this was the previous high. This was the current high. Zoom out. This was the current all-time high and we finally took it out. I don't know if we're going to get a pullback down to somewhere around here. Maybe if I measure it with the fib, I can see from the last structure leg from here to here, 100% pullback could be all the way down here, but 50% anywhere down here. So if depends on what you use, so this is using here, so but anywhere in here would be considered discounted prices, and I see where we could make some decent gains to continue higher, or we could just continue going because that's how these peers tend to trade, just continue going higher and higher and higher and higher, you know. So yeah, on the 4 hour time frame we still going up, still going up and up. Bit of a choppy price action after we ran the highs, we kind of pull back as it seems. On the 1 hour time frame a bit cleaner, but wrong chart template default. On the 1 hour time frame, so today, today we traded up, came back down, ran the same daily low. So once we took out the daily low, we traded back up, and this would have been a beautiful trade to enter in. Once we broke out to the upside, going all the way up, then we sold. This sell is a nice sell opportunity, yes, but it's not easy to know when we're going to reverse, especially when we don't have a resistance level there to catch and target to protect the stops. You'd have to just use one of the highs. So we could have found an entry, but not the most ideal when we're in such a strong bullish market. So and then after we sold off, decent pullback here to take us back higher. So on the 15-minute time frame, so this pullback here would have given us a nice little entry to target the highs back up to the top there, and see even on this time frame, down here, so this is the nice trade that I was mentioning. Testing this low right here, tested this fair value gap, and this was where we could have run because we ran the low, so the low of the current day. So this is where we started the day at first, ran to the highs, sold back off down, and then running the highs, so using the same daily candle, first the initial low as liquidity, tapped into this fair value gap, and then we bought again right back to the highs, and the highs again would have been the target. We ran the highs, manipulated, formed our entry technique, and so we sold right back off to discount. are below equilibrium, and then we're buying back again to go back to the upside. And these things just trade back and forth, and you can capitalize on a lot of opportunities. And that is pretty much it for this video. Those are the opportunities that took place today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next one. Peace.